Hey the berries, bringing you some gameplay of Endless Dungeon. Now, I haven't played Endless Dungeon since back in October 2023, I believe, and for some reason that video has gained some traction, so I thought I'd revisit it to see if anything had changed. And actually, there has already been some changes. There was an opening cinematic where a spaceship kind of crashes and a lot of the crew members died, and some sort of rookie manages to be the last person to kind of exit this spaceship, which you can see, which is on fire. And there's actually a tutorial, which there wasn't last time, so we're going to follow the tutorial, go through the first mission, and kind of give my impressions on how things have changed, or at least from what I remember back when I did that first playthrough all that time ago. So move with WASD and left click to shoot and destroy the tanks in the room here. So I'm assuming talking about these tanks here. So we're going to go through this door here, and then let's see what's on the other side.
What the?
Huh? A newcomer. Another lousy pilot.
Oh boy.
Well, hello ma'am.
Yeah.
And a humanoid. Most stuff here has tentacles. You're part of the gang now, sweeper dude. If you want to stay alive, listen up. At least you're armed. Good start. Thanks, but what is this place? Who are you?
That's it.
Well, one step at a time. First to basics. This is the crystal bot. If it dies, you die, and it's already in a pretty bad shape. Got it? Good. Plus, you need the bot to unlock some special doors. Defend it. It better not die before you do. Sure, defend the bot. Whatever.
Party time.
Okay, school's out. We're on the move. I got your back. We'll explore the zone and find a new slot the bot can move into. That's how we advance. So yeah, this yellow crystal thing, I remember we had to protect that. And also in the top right hand corner, you've got these kind of resources here that you have to manage and spend. So I think one of them, the third one was food. The second one was like engineering thing, and the top one was science. And I think the science unlocked like new abilities or weapons and something different types of turrets, I think, or something like that. And then these little diamonds in the ground, if I remember correctly, you put down the turrets down that can help you kind of wave clear, which is ended up being like a little bit of a turret defense also kind of game. So we get to choose and open one of these doors, and when we open doors, yeah, we generate resource. So the plus icons there indicate how much resource that we get from opening a door. These resources will be key to your survival. Always keep an eye on the current stock and door-based production at the top right of the screen.
Nice. We can set up a generator.
There is a resource generator slot in this room. Get closer to it and press E to interact. Spend some of your industry resource stock to build an industry generator. It will increase the door-based production of that resource. So we're going to get an extra 4 on the industry, the gears one, every time we open any door.
Let's go.
Okay, so we'll open this door and we gather some more of those resources. Tanks sometimes drop a few resource units. You can destroy them by using right click. You can also melee and punch stuff and fix things with these as well. Okay, so the blue ones detonate.
Uh-oh, monsters. Come on, let's get rid of them.
Okay, so we got some little bugs here that we have to kill.
Gonna get ugly.
These bugs come out of that monster spawner in the ground. That's where they always come from, and they periodically attack in waves. Stay on your toes. Waves?
Ugh.
Yep, that's where we need to slap in some defensive turrets to protect the generators and the crystal bot. You saw those slots on the ground, right? Have a look. Press E to interact with a turret slot located not too far from the monster spawner. You can spend some industry to build defensive turrets on dedicated slots. The straight shooter will attack monsters within a range. It's a good choice to start off with. A jelly fryer, which also reduces the movement speed of mobs in an area. And a shield, which also increases the defense on heroes, the crystal bot, and turrets and resource generators in the whole room. Okay, so we put down this basic turret.
Not sure how.
Not bad. We might need more though.
Okay. So we could put down another turret also if we want to, so we can do that. I remember there was a way to upgrade the turrets potentially as well. Maybe they get that through kills. We could put a jelly fry in. So that's going to slow any units that come across. I'm assuming these monsters are going to path into this slow, and then this gun here can then kill them. Let's head back to these other rooms here that we may have missed. There's a chest in this room. And that's giving us a lot of extra industry as well. More doors here. And this room is just an empty room. Also, just to take note, remember that these generators can die, and then if you don't protect them, then you lose the extra resource from opening the doors. So let's open this door. So it means monsters are going to be coming through here. Look at the top left of the screen. You press Q to trigger your hero's active skill. Okay. So we've got some sort of conal shotgun attack. So we can boost, and if we're next to them we can boost these structures, I'm assuming, so they can do more damage. The hero is wounded. Press F to heal. Nice.
Insects.
Yeah, bugs are fast, and there are always lots. All right, next door.
Okay, let's keep opening more doors. And we can put another production in here. Let's put a science one down. Oh, well, we're not allowed to. We're only allowed to put industry in. I think everything is okay. We can maybe put down another straight shooter here. Sure, why not? So there's even more monsters in this room. There's a treasure chest. Found a handgun. Only some heroes can use that. So, fire damage, slow fire rate, small fire area effect. Does a fireball.
Fire weapon. Very effective on bugs.
Better get moving.
The bot spawner. So these are weak to lightning damage. So we can maybe put a jellyfish here, and then we can put some ranged
Keep me alive.
at the back to deal with them spawning through there.
Crystal slot. New home for our buddy. I've had enough.
Okay, we have to get the crystal bot to that slot in order to unlock the door connected to it. Things are going to get serious. Like they weren't serious already. Once the crystal bot starts moving, we're going to have non-stop waves until it reconnects here.
Oh no.
Endlessly. Wow, we're going to need more defensive turrets. Exactly, go ahead. If we die, you owe me one. Right, so we can tell the bot to come here. We might want to put some more defensive turrets in just to make sure that the bot stays alive. So we need to go back to the crystal bot and escort it. If needed, you can teleport your squad directly to the crystal bot position by holding Alt. Oh really? That's pretty handy. Oh yeah, so these are getting through. Top left of the screen, you can hold R to trigger Hero's ultimate skill. I don't think we've got enough gauge on that yet, do we? Yeah, not just quite yet. I guess we should probably maybe put down some more turrets.
Whatever it takes.
Uh-oh, crystal bot's under attack. Let's not fail the tutorial, yeah? So I'm guessing that yellow bar underneath is like their experience. So I know these turrets can level up. Is this one level up? Oh, these ones, is that ready to level up? Nice. So I guess it also pays just to let your turrets actually just kill them off as well. Should we use our ultimate here? Sort of like mass circle AoE attack. What the heck am I doing alive? That was insane. Yeah, that's because I was here. Just kidding. Okay. The crystal bot connected and the wave stopped. Looks like the door's unlocked too. Let's go, Sweeper. The zone exit door can't be too far now.
I don't get it.
My name's not... forget it. Why am I always in front? Okay, so let's upgrade these turrets here. And I guess we can hold Alt. Zip forward a little bit more, and let's open this door. And that barrel had some resources. Oh, let's hit something here. Oh, there's some more spawners here. So if we put a jelly fryer here, and then we can put in
I've had worse jobs.
some more damage turrets in.
Here comes the herd.
Great, the zone exit door. We need to get the crystal bot here to open it.
Oh boy.
Maybe our little bot can move and hack that quicker this time. Okay, so... It's gonna get the bot to move over towards this door. It's a good little tutorial because... Whoa, 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 whoa! Well, we died. I'm assuming that's a tutorial's way of saying that's how you die in the game. But I was going to say the tutorial in this is actually pretty handy because I remember feeling a little bit overwhelmed when I first played. So it's nice to actually have a, you know, it's a quick, snappy tutorial. Let's say Sega and Amplitude Studios having their little logos there too. This is like the little lobby, I think, before you go into one of the maps. You can meet some characters here in some lore. Oh, so he didn't actually die. He got teleported away.
Haha. Got you, Sweeper. Come here.
Yeah, she lied.
Yeah.
Boom! Back here, good as new. Hey everyone, got a Sweeper here, a newbie. My name... never mind, go for Sweeper. Hey, I feel pretty good for being dead. Am I not dead?
More metal.
Can't be. Not since we got the reloader working. If reloading gets to you, just ask Fassi for a pick-me-up.
I don't get it.
Since you did what? Wait, a reloader? What's going on? Welcome to the end of the line. Nobody leaves here, Sweeper. Have a drink, relax, take a deep breath.
Don't like it.
What do you mean nobody leaves here?
I'm bored.
Well, let's say others have tried and, well, before the reloader, they crashed and burned. R.I.P. suckers.
Certainly.
You see the platform over there? It's the only one of 3 that works. It gives you access to a district called Astral Harbor. That's where Zed found you. Let's circle over there. Not for a lack of trying. We get a little further each time, hoping to find answers.
Yes?
Take some time, have a look around and say hi to a new family, Mr. Sweeper.
Too weird.
That's a cool little story. I like I've got a mop. I remember this character didn't actually exist when I played. So we've got some quests here apparently available. District drawback, -30 revolver attack damage on heroes when they're in the same room. Got various difficulties now. I don't remember if there was difficulties last time. It's nice that there's like a... looking like a pretty easy mode there, friendly if people that just want to play for the story or just have, you know, a bit of a casual time playing. Easy. normal, and then you've got a hard mode. Waves are difficult. I think we can go for a normal run here. And yeah, the sweeper's new. Handgun, heavy gun, and another handgun with the bunker as well. Let's go for the sweeper again. And then let's go with the Z again as well. Let's go for that double pairing. Sure. And we'll go check out one level. A floor and see how far we do and how far we can get, and see if we can get to any bosses, or if it's just going to be a complete disaster. We'll see how it goes. Remember, in each zone you must escort the crystal bot and find a zone door to progress into the station. You can now take control of any hero. Press space to switch. Okay, so that's nice. I remember you could like leave one of your characters like in a room or something to that effect, I think, as well. You can tell the other hero or the crystal bot to stay in position or to follow the hero. Hold and release space while hovering over your chosen target. Oh, I told the crystal bot to move. That's probably not a good idea. I thought I was telling Zed to stay with the crystal bot. Whoopsie daisies. Not sure what the consequence of moving the crystal bot here is. Is it moving? I don't think it's moving, is it? Yeah, we're good. Hold space, stop following me. Okay, now they're gonna stay. Alright, now follow me. Complete the first zone of any floor 1 district without losing a resource generator. Okay. So there's a resource generator here. Which door-based resource production would you like to increase? Science will mostly help on the long run to research better turrets. Industry helps build more defenses, and food will be more useful to support and upgrade heroes. Note that whatever your priorities, the more generators you have of one resource, the higher the building cost. Let's get in some science production. Let's see if we get any fancy turrets early on. So that door there is locked. We'll go over to the south here and see what we can do. There seems to be another generator. I guess we'll get an industry one in next. That industry is actually already really low. Hopefully our firepower alone will help us against any waves we might have to deal with. Above the zone minimap you can see the wave indicator. So there's a minimap actually above my, behind my head. You know what? For the sake of it, I'm going to move my camera so you can see the minimap as well. It shows in real time the risk that a wave will suddenly start. Sadly, opening a door increases that risk. The wave indicator. Okay, so danger. So there's going to be a wave soon, potentially. There's a chest here too. Ooh, looks like there's a big gun there. Collect the cell. Once your run is over, visit Comrade's workshop in the ceiling to upgrade various perks. So you can get those upgrades which will affect future runs and make future runs potentially a bit easier. So it looks like this gun here can't be used by Sweeper, but it can be used by Zed. That looks fun. I think we're going to be playing with that for at least a hot minute here. I only have access to one turret actually, so let's get this straight shooter here. Let's open another door. Which door do you want to go through next? What is this? Generates medkits from consumable food. How many medpacks do we have? We got one. Just under the food we can see what one medkit. Let's hold off from buying any more medkits for now. I'm worried that the wave is going to start soon. Yeah, here's a... It's not a wave actually, it's just a new spawner that we've discovered here. Research. And it will also trigger a wave if we start some research. Research can be a new turret type or a turret upgrade of a type you can already build. Note that upgrades will automatically apply to existing turrets, but be careful. Finishing a research takes some time, during which waves of monsters appear. So we have 54 research. It's probably a good idea that we get something through. Tesla ball does fire rate to a random target, or the jelly fire again, which slows down the monsters. Let's do that then. That's also going to start a wave. I need to go back towards where... Oh my god, there's a lot. There's a lot spawning here right now. There it is. Let this turret just... I'm gonna try and back up a bit and let this turret get some XP. There's flyers ignoring the terrain there and they're going straight to this. This turret's gathered enough combat experience without being disabled. You can now shove it to level up. Okay, that's nice. Our characters took a lot of damage there though. Says we're already on half HP. Seems like we got healed a little bit after that wave. Okay.
One for the home team.
We got one slowing thing there. I want to get some more research into party favor. Spawns an explosive tank with the frequent equivalent to this turret's fire rate. Might open a door and then come back here to do some more research so we can unlock some more turrets here. Also, I feel like we need to put some more defensive in, like those flyers. Just ignored. They just flew straight over here. Yeah, maybe we should just put a gun there to kind of hold off that, and hopefully that's enough for now. Alright, let's keep progressing. There's a merchant.
It works.
Oh, we can buy guns with science. +5 wit, we're not firing for 1 second. Not sure what wit provides. +25 defense when other hero in room. Okay, so if we have 2 people together, it means that we're going to take less damage, which sounds kind of useful. Sure, let's grab that. If you equip a device, only 1 device at a time can be equipped per hero. Be careful to choose the right one. Okay. Found a dust unit. Lucky you. Use dust to power up a dark room so you can use the room's machines and turret slots. Know that dust also has other interesting uses to discover.
Hope it's ordnance.
And we've got some sort of lore thing there too. This door here is locked. Looks like there's more baddies in here. We can get an upgrade station here and spend some food resource to upgrade our skills and things. +1 wit per month. I'm not sure what wit is. Knockback, shove damage. Let's get knockback. And there's monsters that will spawn in this room, so let's get a jelly fryer and then let's get a gun in there. Maybe another gun potentially here. That should hopefully be enough to deal with that little area. Okay. We can open this door. And it looks like we've got a key. Okay, so the key, once you run this over, you can then access new districts with the key. Okay, there's one more door over here that we can access. This seems to be the last door, potentially. We're probably going to get a wave soon. Okay, that was a bad room. This room only has a spawner. Oh, this will unlock doors. Okay, that's unlocked some of the doors, so we actually had to get access to that room. I'm going to put a jelly fryer there. And then let's put another damage turret in there too. Okay.
Zed's here.
Oh, also we can open this door here too, which will give quicker access to the crystal bot. Yeah, there's a wave coming soon. I guess we should prepare for that. I think my main weak spot is potentially this room here, although this is the only one that's been leveled up. I'm not sure which area is going to be the weakest. I think ideally we want to try and let the turrets do as much as they can by themselves without dying, so that we can then upgrade them. Oh, there's one that's managed to sneak through. Still my turrets in this area down then. Is that what's up here? Oh. Turrets take too much damage, are disabled and lose combat experience. However, you can shove turrets to repair them even before they are completely destroyed. The higher the weight of your hero, the faster you can repair turrets. Oh, I see. There is a lot of monsters going through. I might need to teleport back actually. Yeah, we have to go back. Crystal bot's being attacked here. Yeah, that teleport thing's super useful to get back. Okay, we can upgrade that slowing aura. We can upgrade that slowing aura too, but I think these turrets must have been disabled and I think they've lost their experience. More doors. Another chest. So we've got a gun here. Maybe we can switch over characters here. Cool.
Hope it's ordnance.
Doesn't seem to be anything else in that room. I keep forgetting we actually have abilities on Q and R. Need to make use of that. Okay, so we need to get the crystal bot to here. I think maybe we can just leave this door closed so those enemies have to take a longer route to get to the crystal bot. Resources wise, we've got a lot of science. Maybe we get another research in just to get some more turret upgrades through. The Tesla ball. Sure. Generators under attack. Let's get back there and defend that before that goes down. Oh, it's taking a lot of damage. Maybe we should build a Tesla ball in here. Oh, we can't at the moment. The structures in this next room are falling over a little bit, maybe. How are we doing? Some of those are getting close to being able to be leveled up, though these ones are struggling. There's a bit of a breach happening over here. Keep forgetting I've got abilities as well to use. Okay, so we unlocked a new structure. We still have 60 science. Let's see if there's anything else we can discover here while we're here. Inflicts low fire damage, continuous fire damage in a short cone, acid, long range to a single. I think a long range sniper gun would be quite nice. We don't have it unlocked yet. I forgot we need to actually complete the level. Okay, I use my Q. It's like a line attack there. Reminds me of something a little bit like a Graves ultimate from League of Legends. The turret's gonna fall. Don't let it die. So close to being leveled. You know what? I'm gonna open this door over here as well, just so I can help out here a bit quicker. Nice, we get to upgrade that turret. Now we have access to that kind of sniper acid turret. I wonder what the range is.
I do love ordnance.
I think his range was so big I can even see it on the dial, but that should be pretty useful. We've got 28 science, but I don't think we've got enough for anything else here. A Hollow Hero Plus. Attracts nearby monsters, absorbs a certain amount of damage before being disabled. EMP. It's like an AoE damage thing. In this turret's area of effect, inflicts acid damage. So lots of kind of like AoE turrets there to potentially unlock. I know it says some of the turrets could get upgrades. Doesn't seem like we have any upgrades for any of our current turrets that we have up at the moment. So this is going to spawn a wave, and we're going to have to protect the crystal bot. Let's see what we can do to defend the crystal bot from being attacked here. So I think it's just going to be a constant waves of monsters until it's over. Basically, I'm gonna put another bot. Yeah, already being attacked actually. Putting another turret there just to protect that generator so we don't lose it while we're moving up north here, away from the opposite direction. One of those structures inside that room's already down. That sniper could already be upgraded there. Looks like there's healers as well. Some of those ones were actually healing. Seems like the crystal bot is almost there. Let's go check out this other room. Good. I'm actually gonna build. Actually, I don't even know what I just built there. What am I building here? Oh, I built a Tesla ball. That's actually what I wanted to build. So some of these turrets are actually down right now. So the generator is still alive. They're not caring about the generator. They're just trying to zerg straight away to the crystal bot, which seems to be okay at the moment. Just use my ultimate. Got teleported straight away to the crystal bot. Oh, it's starting like the new kind of area now. Okay. So all of those turrets that we just put down, they don't exist anymore. So it's important not to use too many resources in those zones, because we wouldn't have as much resources going into the next bunch, and also our generators don't exist either now.
Not saying no to free dust.
Let's get some industry in, since we are kind of like running a little bit lower on that. Quite a big open room here. It's another generator. Let's get some more science in then. Seems to be another lore book in here. Is this another spawner? It is. Storage filled up weeks ago. Is there an off button for deliveries? At first we just let it orbit the station, but stuff banged into the VIP yachts and they get whiny when that happens. I already had to suit up once and sift through flying crates and containers, so yeah, that's a big note. Maybe we can charge tourists to do it as part of an adventure holiday. Otherwise I'm just gonna glue it outside on the hull and let the computers figure out the details. That's a little bit of a lore. I don't remember this being in the case before. The extra like little bits of extra lore dotted around here and there. It's nice to see them develop the game since I last played and add these like little extra kind of like polishing to the game. But so far I'm actually really enjoying it more than I remember playing last time. So yeah, we'll keep going with this run and see how far we can go. But I think so far we're doing an alright job. So let's get a Tesla ball in here. Slowing field Tesla ball. There's a spawner here that's not going to get slowed. We might want to put some extra backup in here potentially too, but actually I don't have enough industry and that's just going to have to do for now. So there's another spawner here too. It's nice also that they have like these monsters in these rooms just to like go, yeah, there's a spawner in here. You're gonna have to need to deal with that. Let's get a slower there. We've got some more port of operations 2 out of 8. We shifted into a megaton of materials in less than a minute. Of course the anomalies the anomalies gravity well helps. Though things tend to vaporize if they traverse the beam, so we have to be a little bit careful. But still, wow, we're good. I'm thinking that a lot of it was biohazard labeled, and I'm wondering what they need that for, but that's a question way above my pay grade.
Yada yada. They sure like to chatter.
I want to kind of get a sniper in here as they're coming through being slowed.
Prepping for carnage.
Oh, I didn't mean to that huge. Can I resell that? Yeah, I can. Replace for 2. Yeah, I wanted to put Tesla balls there. Okay, cool. And let's open another door so we get more resources. We're going to get waves soon. Nice. Shiny chest here. I noticed that the camera's panning out quite a bit now. There seems to be a ship here. 50% knockback. When there's no turrets in the room. Speed. Some monsters heroes when shot by this hero. Increases elemental fire damage. Yes. And then we can get that one sweeper, which was the damage reduction if there's people in the room. I think we need to take this. Yep, we need to go south more. Those other monsters will go through the corridor. In fact, it's not taking any damage. That's a tanky boy. If I switch characters, we have ultimates that we can use on the other characters, and then switch back. Yeah, those were noticeably tankier and stronger.
Wave over. Recon time.
Okay. Can we upgrade these? Oh, that's like one little bit of experience away from being able to be leveled up. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky now, I think, from now on. Those were a lot stronger than some of the previous rooms. There's only one door to open here too.
Zed's here.
What's this blue pillar? It just gives a passive +2 industry. That's new. I don't remember that being a thing, so that's just a passive in the whole room that we're going to need to protect. Oh, there's actually a door. If let's go back to the crystal bot, there's actually a door over here that we haven't even touched. So all of that extra stuff is kind of extra bonus rooms, really. So this is where we can get some more heal kits if we need to. I think we can maybe buy one. Okay, so we've got 2 heal kits now. And this is where we can upgrade 20% fire rate, but minus 10% crit rate, or plus 10% fire rate. Let's get the 10% fire rate. Yeah, that's noticeable faster, and then we've got that fire damage buff as well from that room in with the big ship, so should hopefully be doing some okay damage with that. Oh, this is a dark room, so we can use one of those dust if we want to. I was going to say maybe because the room's dark we're not going to be able to open that chest, but I don't feel like we need to spend dust in this room. We can just put the turrets out here. Maybe we can put a slowing field here. Maybe we can put a sniper rifle at the back here. Maybe get some balls. Little Tesla ball station. This room looks relatively heavy guarded. Oh, we're gonna get a way through. Also, that's new as well, like the warning above the mini-map, and the sound effect indicator to let you know that there's a wave coming is really nice as well. They've done some nice little polishing on this game to increase the quality. Like, I remember when I first played it, I thought the game was like good, but it was lacking that polish for sure. Be really interested to see how they develop like some of the boss fights and stuff like that as well since I last played. And this is like over a year ago now, so how are we doing in that other room that I've kind of abandoned? It looks fine. Another wave coming through. Oh, this generator's taking a little bit of damage. I don't want to help out shooting too much because we can't upgrade these structures. Nice. Okay, let's go teleport back. This is quicker than walking. And then, okay, so that little yellow indicator there on the minimap, that should be telling me that this turret is ready to be upgraded. Nice, and it is. So these turrets survived as well. Yeah, these turrets did a good job holding off this area, so I have high confidence in that. I'm assuming soon we're going to get to a room where we're going to need to move the crystal bot. Sure, let's... Whoa, that's kind of cool. And some of these guns are new as well. Oh, is there an evil room up here? So I know, like, I think the robots are like weak to electric. I think the bugs are weak to fire. Not sure what's weak to the acid, but that's kind of the theme I seem to remember of the game. These were bugs, weren't they? Let's just get a normal straight shooter in. And then let's get another sniper rifle that can kind of cover anything coming into this room or the north room up here. Got a little bit more lore. Tomorrow we'll pass 1 billion visitors. 1 billion? 1 billion freaking visitors? The investor publicity folks are doing a big thing about it. Banners across the station, announcements in the media, blah blah blah. Of course, nobody mentions how many of those visitors died somewhere during their visit. Anyway, the body of Intergalactic Logistics Guild entities sent us an award. It's the first ever. Of course, the award is hanging on the wall in Audrey's office, but that's just how things go around here. So Audrey is like the main character, person in charge of all of this sort of stuff here, I guess. So if we can start this, it's going to start the crystal bot. So we need to put the crystal bot in here, and then we're going to need to try and defend what we can. I've got some decent confidence here in our team. Well, there's lots of monsters coming through the north that they're just kind of going through quite comfortably, actually. The rear is okay-ish. This turret here can be upgraded. Got a tiny amount of industry. I don't want to chug through everything. I think we're going to be okay. Okay, there's a huge train of mobs coming through behind us. Yeah, all these structures to our rear are dead right now. Okay, we can upgrade some of these. We're getting there. Although the way behind us is not looking too hot. I think we should stay with the crystal bot rather than backtracking and just try and kill stuff as they come to us. Seems to be a huge train of mobs coming in behind here. Some of these turrets over here could be using a little bit of backup, I think.
Everyone okay? Yell if you're dead.
Okay. Looks like we did alright. There's so much science available to us as well. Okay, let's open. So that's going to unlock the doors. So we can progress further through now to the top left hand corner. This crystal bot position's super awkward. We might have to bring it back to the south here. Yeah, we need to open this door so this bot can move in quicker. In a better direction here, and then we might need to put it back into its original location because it's quite far away. Since this is a dead end, it's probably going to need to go to the top left hand corner here, so we're going to have to protect it again. Might need to put some more defenses over here, and I think our bot's going to be in trouble here in a second. It's going to put a couple of things here, and they're going to teleport us back to defend the crystal bot to make sure that's okay. One of the turrets have gone down. Crystal bot, are we okay? Yeah, one of these structures, or more than one of these structures have gone down. Crystal bot's about to go into its home. Yeah, these structures in here are struggling, aren't they? What was that one where... Are we okay? Yeah, we're okay. There was a turret structure here. Oh, I don't have it unlocked. There was like the tower, which increases defenses or something of the structures in the same room. Maybe we just build another structure in here. Just to help out this room a little bit. It seems to be struggling. Alright, let's investigate this northwestern area. This is like the last door that we can kind of go into and investigate here. 142 science. Been no lab though to spend any of that. Yeah, okay. So we need to take the crystal bot here, and that's gonna end the run. It's gonna make it so we go forward. We'll lose all of our turrets after this. Let's make our way back. Actually, let's just teleport back. And I think we just make sure nothing bad happens. How are these structures doing? This one's already starting to fall, isn't it? Get that repaired. So far, okay. Looks like we're holding out okay. Kind of hold off this choke point because all the spawners can only go through us here. There's no real urgent need to follow the crystal bot all of the way. Crystal bot is almost at that door. It's like quite a big door to open here, so I wonder if it's going to be the end of the floor or if the run's still going to continue. It seems like the defensives in all of the places I've set up seems to be holding out. None of the turrets have been destroyed. There's one. One is sneaking through here. I won't have that. Oh, it's a fast boy. Okay, good.
I walked away,
Oh, is that the
A
end
lot
of the
of
room?
them didn't.
Okay, yeah, I think that's the end of this run. So it's like a big space lift there with a giant laser there.
Hello. No echo. This place is beyond metal.
No echo. Pretty sure shit there's an echo. We got a lot of scrap. Not sure what scrap is for. Didn't get a no crystal damage bonus. Yeah, the crystal did take a little bit of damage. I think in the first section. And that's the floor completed. System access report. General system failure. Repel borders activated. Note anti-gravity and reactor below minimum safety dust threshold. Warning. Hoist operation restricted. Maximum access floor 2. So I guess that's not access allowed us to go forward to floor number 2. Presence of giant defense units confirmed. Anti-grav busted. Sonifer. Hey kids, guess why we're stuck here? Well, that and the busted hoist. Guess we've got to take Krabby here and get it to restart the reactor. I'm more than happy to get personal with whatever hostile doesn't want us to.
Pump it up.
Not getting any easier makes LRRP training look like R&R. Enough whining. Lock and roll, floor 2. Well, since the session's already been nearly an hour long, I'm not going to do the next floor, but if you guys want me to progress further into the game and see how it is, give this video a like, give me a little comment to see if you want me to carry on, and if you've been playing yourself or if it's a game that you're looking to pick up. Yeah, and if there's enough interest, I will play through the game some more. I've actually been genuinely enjoying it, and then especially revisiting it after such a long time and seeing like the little updates and stuff that they've given it over time without me being aware. Yeah, it's been good. So it seems like we can only choose the Labour colony here, apparently. There's a district drawback. It inflicts 15% health damage on Crystalbot. Not 140% what that means, but I guess we just have no choice but to go there.
Class first.
Yes, sir. F, C, B flat. Best chord progression.
I see, so there's like 5 floors to kind of progress through.
Rush in the mosh pit.
Time to start another one. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be able to progress through. Seems like it's kept our resources as well, so even as you're progressing through the floors, it's keeping those resources. But I mean, it took a good chunk of time for that first floor, so you're looking, if you complete it all in one go, it's a bit different from other roguelites where it's like around about 45 minutes to 1 hour for a run, and then you're going back and starting again. This still kind of like continues on from your previous progression, so unless you got a lot of time in your hands, it's going to take a long time just to get through like one full run. So it's like if you make a mistake on that 4th run, you spent like 4 hours to get there and you die, you might have to start all over again. But yeah, I'm interested to keep it going. I'm assuming save and return to the main menu. I don't want to give up, but I'll save. And if you guys want me to continue 4-2 and see how it goes, looks like there's more bugginess going on here. There's definitely looking a little bit more less clean down on this second floor. Yeah, if you want me to carry on, let me know. All the best, take care, and see you hopefully for another Endless Dungeon video soon.